to grievances. Does everybody here know how to file a grievance? No. No? Okay. And if you filed a grievance before, does the facility act upon those grievances right away?
Never.
I heard that loud and clear, Esteban.
We'll take care of them.
Okay.
I heard that loud and clear. Esteban say never, never.
Okay.
He like never, never.
Ooh, wait, y'all just cured his speech problem, right? It's a miracle.
Do you feel like you can complain or file a grievance without staff getting back at you?
Oh, no.
No?
No, they will come back.
Yeah. They don't get
Oh, yeah,
that.
oh, yeah. They will.
So do the staff, do they treat you with respect and dignity?
No.
No.
Are there certain staff members? You don't have to name them if you don't want to, or you can if you want.
Yes. Boxer.
Oh, yeah.
What's the name?
Boxer. I filed a grievance on about a month ago.
Okay. And
She cussed me out.
is it Roxy or Boxy?
Boxer.
Boxy? Okay.
Mine is Boxy.
I filed.
BOXLEY.
Okay.
Mine is Boxy.
Okay. So she cussed you out?
In here. In front of activities.
Okay. So there were other witnesses? that
Oh, yeah.
witnesses?
Activities and this. All of them wrote a grievance on it.
Okay.
One of your son present
You
too?
know, my son was in here.
Oh.
8-year-old son.
Oh, wow.
They didn't do nothing. All they said, okay.
How about you? What was the
Mine
issue?
was an incident in the room where she got very rude with my husband and not myself over absolutely nothing because we asked her something. And she turned around and walked out. And then after she did that, she caused a lot of trouble.
Okay.
A lot of trouble.
So she was rude to your husband as well?
Well, she was, it's just her attitude, you know.
Okay.
She's just mean.
She smoked. She walking up and down the hall vaping.
Yeah, she's mean.
Okay.
But they put a sign up about a day before y'all got him about her vaping.
Oh, really? So, right. They knew we were coming, huh?
They've been knowing y'all was coming. They've been getting ready all week. She used to walk down the hallway vaping, but they put signs up now.
Okay.
That's the Boxy that's young. She's kind of. Does she wear glasses, that Boxy? I don't know.
Yeah, that's about to work on your home. She working on your home.
Yeah, that's
400.
So does she work on 200 as well? Or
She
just,
used to.
she used to, okay.
But,
Mainly down 400?
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's
She was over there that day, one weekend she came in.
Who's her Boxy? I don't remember.
They call her TT.
Yeah, she won't come to your room.
Her name Boxy.
Not RTT. No, not
No.
RTT. No, another.
Her name Boxy.
She don't work our hallway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so every now and then if we short, she come over there. But since the Patrick incident, she hasn't been over there since.
So how about with the call lights? Do y'all have to wait a long time?
Yeah, at least 2 hours.
We
Yeah.
still on the
With the
staff.
Okay.
How you being treated and
Okay.
threats and intimidation. So the thing is, it's too many to name.
Okay.
You know, it's like a culture. So I've had incidents from upper administration interactions with them, like, and it's like they're unapproachable, dismissive. I mean, cut you off mid sentence. I mean, how can you know how to treat me if you don't let me explain?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I had a situation with catheters. They were supposed to order my catheters. I'm a paraplegic, so I can't urinate without catheters. So I was told the chain of command for catheters. So everybody was like scared to tell me who was in charge of the supply, because it happened to be the director of nursing. So her office is out here. Nobody, they were all ambiguous about where her office was. I mean, give me a clear direction to this woman. So it's like they didn't want me to approach her, and she asked me, well, who told you to come to me? And if I say them, that was the, you know, the feeling I got from that. So when I approached her, I seen why, you know. They were like reluctant to give me the direction. So she like, I'm like, let me explain to you how my supply should go and why it's detrimental if they don't go like that. I shouldn't be running out of catheters.
Right.
And having to reuse catheters when I'm at high risk for UTIs. I've been isolated twice since November for urinary tract infections. So that isolation takes me out of the community. You know what I'm saying? I don't have my movement is restricted.
So have you, since that time you talked to that nurse, have you had issues with getting your catheters?
No.
No. Okay.
I mean, it took time for it to work itself out, you know.
Okay.
But I shouldn't be rationing my catheters.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Give me enough catheters to last until... Right. Give me enough catheters to use until the reorder. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Okay.
But that speaks to the culture, because this is a high administrator.
Right.
So if she's unapproachable, dismissive, why wouldn't her underlings repeat that behavior or emulate it? You know, mimic it. So
it almost sounds like with the way you described the situation, that they were intimidated by her, like that. That's why they didn't want you to go over there.
Exactly.
For that, so okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the culture doesn't speak to the client, patient, care provider relationship. They don't look at it like that.
Right.
See, they look at it like they're authority figures and we're underlings. Kind of like a penal, like we're in a penal system. They don't respect that these are clients and customers. They're responsible. They're the reason why you cash your check. This is how you pay your rent, buy groceries, pay your car note.
Yeah.
This isn't a penal institution where you're an authority and I'm an inmate or a cellmate.
Right.
I'm a customer. I'm a client. In business school, they taught us that customer service was, you know what I'm saying? If you're in the service industry, customer is first. But that's not the culture here.
When they doing bad, then sure we do bad.
Yeah.
Okay. So anybody else have any issues with staff?
They got a problem around here. Still.
Okay.
A real bad problem.
And what I know, I spoke to you the other day because I know you had some issues with missing clothing.
I don't know. The clothing is real bad, but the stealing money, people coming up money missing.
Okay.
I heard a woman up there last week cussing and ready to kill somebody about her mama cologne.
They stole her cologne? Her mama's
Perfume.
Her
No.
perfume.
Yeah, and she's up here about to kill everybody up here for some perfume.
Wow.
You know, and she just spent a lot of money on it.
Well, I had trouble with money being stolen out of my room.
Yeah.
How long ago did that happen to you?
This month.
That was this month?
Yeah,
Okay.
and they returned it to me just day before yesterday. So I got
So
it back.
did they
But-
find it or they just reimbursed
They
you?
reimburse.
No, they just reimbursed.
They
me.
reimbursed you.
They gave me a check.
They do that.
Good.
They do that. My money come up missing. They took $500 from me, but they reimbursed me. You know, so I don't know if that's a complaint. Because
You trying to say that?
They still stealing.
You need to.
Yeah, we can.
Esteban.
Let me just
You
make
trying to
sure.
say that?
You're Miss.
What you hit right here?
Bobby Bloomer.
Bobby. Okay.
They'll pay you back, but they gonna get it.
Well, I had a necklace. It was in the restaurant, and it was in a container. Well, it was right on the table, and I had taken it off. Well, it was a cross, you know, and I took it off, and it was there. And the other aide that came in later on, I asked her. I said, "Did you?" And we were looking in the basket and everything. So the next day, I said to the other aide that I thought that did it. I said, you know, it's funny, I don't know, we were looking for my necklace, and then all of a sudden the necklace appeared, because they knew that they took it, and then they brought it back. And I never was worried about anything in my room before that, you know, but it's just a thought that they would take a necklace out of the bathroom.
Right.
You know, maybe that necklace is important to me, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
And you
Sentimental
should have some
value.
type of peace of mind. You know, you want to be able to keep your
But
personal
now I know the
belongings.
person who actually did it. I mean, they don't know that I know, but I know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I didn't even say anything about it, I just let it go.
And you're down the 400 hall.
So my husband says, just don't leave anything here. You know, don't leave your phone, don't leave your whatever. People across the hall, they get their phone taken, it's terrible.
I had my money in a zipper bag, inside of a zipper bag. So they had to really,
They had to really dig in there to get your money.
to know that it was even there.
Yeah. Okay.
You got any more in there?